live.
We are? Where? Oh, hang on. Yeah. So I need to share that to mine. I've got to go over.
Yeah, I've got it on my time and YouTube, my YouTube.
I need to share it over to mine as well. Now, where do I go for that? I've got to go to my time. Hello, everybody. I'll let Leanne do it.
No, you focus on what you're going to do.
I have not got the controls tonight. Stupid bloody technology.
Oh, you gotta love it, don't you? And we've got Viv here. Hi, honey. How you going?
Yes.
We are having, or have been having, some technical issues tonight on getting the program to work. So do excuse that we are a few minutes late. And Ros is just sharing into her pages as well. We've got beautiful Michaela here as well. Hey, honey. How you going?
Lovely.
So...
Yes, Michaela. Hi. I can see you. I'm in my FaceTime. Oh, not FaceTime. What the hell? Facebook.
Facebook. You're coming in as the guest tonight because Ros's computer wouldn't. For some reason, the program just wouldn't start on your end. So we've got Kim there saying hi, ladies. Diane's here. We've got a few people coming in now, so we know Facebook is connecting. That's good. Jeanette's here. It does seem a little bit sluggish though.
Oh, look, it's really weird. I was trying to change my profiles, with the new Facebook experience.
Yep.
Freaking experience.
I have not had much to do with it yet.
You don't want to. I tried switching to my page and it picked up the Meningie Croquet Club, which I still am an admin on, but I haven't used it in years, and it was going to have me share to there. Now, can you imagine this showing up on the Croquet page there?
Yeah.
Now, let me just see.
That could be interesting.
Share this to my... this is just so interesting. Share to your story public. No, how do I share what? Share to my public.
Deb, actually, I caught up with Deb this morning and she said to me, how do I do this on Facebook? I'm like, I really haven't been on Facebook properly for 2-3 months now, sort of thing, with stepping back from work a little bit. And I went, I need to catch up with Ros and find out how all this is working.
Now, hold on, I just had to mute the live so I could get the link to actually put it on my Facebook page, because the whole thing...
You're a little glitchy, apparently.
Is it? Yeah. My computer's not handling it. I rebooted. I did the whole thing that it was supposed to be doing, as we do when we're first clearing the space. And I'm just going to... what is this? Public...
Michaela says share it to the Croquet Club.
I don't think they'd appreciate that as much as most people in Meningie. Well, they're not really aware I do the psychic medium stuff. I used to do lay preaching.
I love it. Oh, Deb's Deidre's missing me. Oh, thanks, Deidre. We've got to catch up with coffee, hun. Obviously, I'm a bit restricted at the moment, but yeah. Hey, Jen. Oh, beautiful. And Michaela's giving us a crying laugh.
Come back over here. Let me do a mute on this one. I'm just trying to monitor it on my Facebook. Oh, what do you call that? iPad. This thing.
You're talking my language today.
It shows my frustration with what has been technology at the moment. And where the heck are we going live to?
On my page, my YouTube channel, My Time TV was what I could cross post to.
Right, it's not. Oh, gee, even on the iPad, I'm finding it hard to find where we're at. So I want it there. That'll do.
Hey, thanks, Michaela. Yeah, I have really missed Friday nights. So usually by Friday night, I'm exhausted and struggling to keep my eyes open by this time.
Yeah.
So,
and I think I'm only going to... Oh, no, I do have the comments here, don't I, in the right? So,
yeah. So, Deidre, your date sounds good, honey.
So, I've got Michaela, Kim, Diane, Janet. Hi to all these. Deidre, Brooke, Joe, Nat, Viv. Oh, goodness gracious. Because I haven't got the controls as far as highlighting who shows up, we'll just have to, Ros is glitching, Kim's. Yeah, just saw that one. So there you go. And Kerry Ann, Katrina, the Croaky Club would love it, sure. Yep, there's Jen. Oh, Joanne. Lovely to see so many. And Sarah down the bottom that I've got on mine as well. Gosh.
Oh, Kez is coming through too.
Yeah, Kez has just come through. I saw that.
Yeah.
And Donna Skeed. Don't know that I've seen that name before, have I?
It's not a name that I recognise either. Welcome, Donna.
And it has been.
Let's know if you're a newbie, honey.
Oh gosh, I just looked down at the iPad, and some of the video that's coming through from mine does look a little bit glitchy, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks okay on my end, but yeah, we're having computer issues.
I don't want to show too much of the mess down there. Oh, actually, it's not too messy. I've got, because normally what I have is me owls. I like showing the owls, but then I'm off centre, so I'll leave it back where it was.
Love it.
And there's Kayla and Linda. Oh, lovely.
Linda.
It has been a while. It absolutely has been a while since we've been able to connect on the Friday night. It's great to have Leanne here tonight. I thought, yay, goody. That'll be fun. And then the technology does its thing.
So, I know. I was getting a bit worried about that. I made sure I got tea in and everything else, and quiet house to myself. I've
got the house to myself all the time now, pretty much.
It's still up at the shack?
Yeah, Tony's still up the shack. So he went back. He had some appointments and stuff to deal with. And, look, it's nice to actually, in some respects, transition adjust after Peanuts went across that bridge.
Oh, really? I didn't realise.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No, but, because you haven't been connected on Facebook. I mean, when you don't have that happen, and I don't ring, do I? That's
I don't know.
Trend, isn't it?
That's all right. We know we're thinking of each other.
We do. Yeah, it's one of those things. You just know, there is those friendships that really are like that, but you don't have to keep connecting every day. And there's many, really, actually, there is quite a few that I have that are like that. And I've been asked to go to New Zealand for Christmas, to head over there with a friend. You beaut. So straight away got my passport organised. I didn't have one.
Done.
I had to do the new one with, going back to my maiden name. I needed to actually go and get one for Ros Boundy, not Rosalind Betts, etc. Even though it's still a legal name I can use. Since I needed a new passport, I might as well go and get it in the birth certificate Boundy one. So that's what I've done. Hopefully it's going to be here in time by the time.
You should be all right.
Well, we're booking tickets this next week. We'll book the flights and stuff. And look, if it's not here in time, we don't. I get a credit and do it some other time, whatever. I go with the flow, but so that's why, she's a friend that, you just connect every so often, and it's like you've never been apart.
I love it.
That's mostly where my really good friends are at. So I love it too. And even those that are special and close, Shaz, just in case she's watching, don't get offended. You're still a special friend, and that's the one that we do connect every day.
Yeah.
And she is up in at her mum's in Tennant Creek.
Oh, wow.
She asked me, do you miss me? I said, no. Joking, of course.
Did that not go down well?
Of course it did. She knew I was joking. Yeah. Good. No, look, Peanuts, with the tests and stuff that I ended up needing to take her for, it came up more so that she was going to have issues as far as, and it was cancer in the leg, what the tumour was in the head, behind the eye. It was starting to push up. There were certain things that were indicators. And having a really good conversation with her via an animal communicator.
Yeah.
So that was really precious, and I've got that as a transcript as well.
Oh, beautiful.
So it's sort of in writing, but it was a really good conversation because I myself wasn't in that space to connect with Peanuts directly myself. So it was lovely to have that confirmation, and she was okay with the choice. the decision I'd made that I didn't want her being in continuing caring more pain or knife work anymore.
Yeah. Especially when it's in their head, because that can become very complicated very quickly, I get the feeling of, sort of thing.
Yeah, so she was she wasn't saying happy, she wanted to stay forever. But she is. I've been hearing the little pitter-patter on the floor occasionally. Haven't seen her, but I know and sense that she is here. So it's that sense of not being alone anyway, even though I'm by myself. So it's that sort of thing. I'm heading up to the shack next week anyway for a bit. Am I missing the comments? I'm not even looking.
I'm putting them up as they're coming up. There's a couple with questions which we'll come back to, but
you have a good pick at that. I know I can see some of them and the comments that are there. Oh, Jen's just climbed into bed ready to have fun for the night.
Oh,
I think it's not what.
I was going to say, Jen, it is Friday night froffies. Are you alone?
1949. Jen, she's just said, I've just climbed into bed. Have a fun night, ladies.
Us have a fun night.
See, that's glancing so quickly and speed reading. I got it wrong.
And my mind goes to the gutter.
No, Jen, have fun. You don't have to be with someone.
No. Oh my God, I'm past tired. You know, when my brain goes and I'm like that.
You said rough mind or whatever it was. Look, it doesn't matter. Peanuts did cross. She did cross the Rainbow Bridge on Monday. And I hope never to have to repeat that process.
It's not nice, is it?
Look, it was and it's not. You know, it's just we both had come to accept that that's what was happening. And I've got the blessing, if I want more dogs, I can have more friends. She didn't call them dogs, she said friends.
Friends.
I thought, well, that's really good too. So look, we'll see what comes up now.
Yeah. Monday must have been a day for it. Mum told me my auntie in Queensland on my dad's side of the family, would be my dad's sister-in-law as she passed Monday. So I must send some messages out there too. So if any of my Queensland family are watching, my heart goes out to you.
Yeah. Look, it is hard when you've got that sense of loss, no longer having them here physically. But it really is that it's also that knowing there is no pain anymore. I had
that's
I haven't
huge.
got it on the thing anymore. I did have on this one, I'd actually created on, can you see that? It's a sigil tile. I had actually created a sigil that said Peanuts is cancer-free, fit and healthy. Perfect. And it's still valid, because she's moved across to the spirit world, that was a confirmation of that.
Yeah. And that's huge too for a lot of people to realise that what the physical body is here isn't necessarily, look, they don't take that pain, they don't take that illness across to the other side. We do leave it behind.
Yeah, and it is actually setting us free. I mean, I am of the belief that that we're in as a physical world is the it is the experience of what we're needing to learn and grow, but it's for what we are gaining at home, which is the spirit world and that connection with source, what is absolute free of restrictions completely. But, we are in that etheric spirit world. So much nicer, I'm sure. So, I'm sort of thinking of all the other pups that Peanuts is playing with, all the other peoples that, people who have passed on, joining
Dad
to catch up again. Mum and Dad, they loved Peanuts. I mean, some of the other peoples, I heard of a dude who'd actually died at Meningie that I didn't know had. And I thought, there's going to be a good old crowd up there.
That's it. And they all come together.
It is. And we do help along for those of us here that can't understand some of that, isn't it? That's the connection is what a channeler or a, psychics, clairvoyants, etc. do.
Yeah.
In that.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah, so Diane's saying,
Oof.
we're doing well, thanks, honey. And
Mm.
Kayla's saying beautiful memories. And that's true. We are left with
Oh, it
such
is.
beautiful memories to hold on to help with that grief process as well
Yes.
with that.
Yeah.
So,
And I've just
um,
noticed to Natalie saying that her brother-in-law passed away on the 1st of August. And
oh, honey,
look,
my heart goes out to you.
yeah, and it is. It really is feeling for each other in
Yeah.
grief, but knowing, it is
Mm,
that knowing that it's not just the here. It is that looking forward to what is going to be the better side of life. It's the other side of life.
yeah. And it's really interesting because I wouldn't say I had the opportunity, but I was in a situation a couple of weeks ago when we were at the chemo ward that myself, my husband, and my daughter experienced a lady's heart stopping and
Mm,
coded and had to be resuscitated, sort of thing. And it was as horrifying it was to watch everything going on. I kind of
mm,
felt a peaceful feeling with it, but at
mm.
the same time, I found myself holding my breath, waiting to hear that she's taken a breath, type of thing.
Yeah,
And the moment I heard him say, "We've got a weak pulse," I just cried.
yeah,
Sort of thing. I couldn't help it. It was just like,
yeah,
she's not ready to go, thank God, sort of
yeah,
thing. But yeah, it
yeah.
was quite an interesting but
Look, I think,
terrifying thing.
yeah, I think because we are in our humanity, we do want to hang on to that for as long
Yeah.
as we can. Because it is something that we're not really, especially in the West, we're not really um, given much in the way of a look. Is it an education? Is it we're not really
Mm,
taught? We're not in the community like some of the other cultures are that teach the
yeah.
death process and that we are mortal. And here's
Mm,
part of what our life is. It's actually preparing for our death and doing da 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 that
yeah,
helps build up each other in community and whatever else it is that those cultures do. I'm quite
definitely.
intrigued by some of the African ones I've read about.
Yeah.
But it is that we have that big gap, gap, in what the West understands and believes. We tend to try to ignore that death is an actual fact and process we need to
Yeah,
really be educated through, and that
that's
it is
it.
okay to actually um, have our passing being acknowledged, or I wouldn't say looking forward to it, but it's like you said, holding your breath and hoping she'd survive.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
what if it was something that wasn't quite the quality afterwards? Would we still be holding our breath, or just, oh, we should pass peacefully? It's
yeah.
all of that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, and that's the thing, like, the lady was in the chemo unit, she had, obviously, but with what I could gather, she had breast cancer and had been having treatment for a while, but just something went wrong or she reacted to one of the drugs
Yeah,
quite instantly, but I kept while I'm holding my breath, I had to keep reminding me this is her journey, but I hope she doesn't cross over. I don't know her from a piece of
yeah,
but she was just in a space
yeah.
going through similar things. So, yeah.
I feel something went through my head just then, and it's totally flown through completely. Do you feel now there was something that was behind that? I did just see where
Mm.
Janet has mentioned she flatlined 8 years ago
Oh,
twice.
wow, I didn't see that one.
With that experience, Janet, did you have that near-death experience of being beyond the veil or across the other side, and actually being asked, "It's not your time yet, come back"? Did you have that
Yeah.
type of experience? Because there's many that do have that sort of experience.
Mm.
Um, many
I
that don't
actually
either.
yeah, that's it. I actually had that, how old was I? I think it was about 21 when I had my appendix out,
Mm,
and I came out of surgery remembering that my grandmother was there with me, but they never said to me, you had any heart issues or anything
mm,
went wrong through surgery. They said it all went really well. But I distinctively remember Nana being there with me, watching over me and keeping me company while I was on the operating table, sort of thing. And that was before I even started this journey,
yeah, yeah,
sort of thing. So,
yeah.
yeah, it's
I have to
incredible.
say, like, even when Peanuts, like the last instance, what does that host join the broadcast? Why did that come up?
Oh, I've got no idea.
Oh, yeah, there's weird things happening. The last anaesthetic that Peanuts had, it was for her MRI or CAT scan for a dog.
Yeah.
But it was
Doggy scan.
yeah, and on the form, there was part of it that said, "Do not resuscitate. Do you want us to resuscitate just in case?" It's that warning that you get with any anaesthetic. That's very confronting when you're seeing it for a dog. But I've gone through many anaesthesias myself as well. When you mention that. And I thought, I haven't had any of that. I feel disappointed now.
Kind of left out.
But it is also that I've always known there's always a risk when you're going into that realm of the deep sleep with anaesthesia and etc. Things can go wrong. But you're just slipping through it. Your CAT scan searching for a kitty.
That's cool.
I love that.
I love it. And Janet's just saying she's seen her dad. Dad, especially, I remember fighting to breathe. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So
cool.
it's incredible. So the kitty one.
I
love it. And
I just noticed Emily putting her comment there because I did see her post.
Oh yes,
I
did read it.
So
yeah. So Emily, our heart goes out to you, and lots of love and healing too, honey.
Yeah, coping with that. Yeah.
So lots of pain. My small is just causing significant pain. Maybe just a little advice. Are they looking at operating, honey, with that? So I actually feel like there's a little procedure that needs to be done around that side of it. I'm not getting massive, I'm not getting warning bells or anything massive to be worried about, but I do feel like it is about getting it sorted and getting on top of it, because I actually feel like I'm still looking at pregnancy down the track for you around that side of it.
Yeah, I've seen the same as far as the pregnancy. It is going to be. Obviously, it does need a little bit of sorting. When I saw Bow there, I sort of thought, I mean, it is like after having the big zip operation for the cancer, the tumour, the bowel cancer tumour that I had removed, that big zip thing, and they do actually take you the whole. The intestines out in a plastic bag.
Just stick it in the bag for a bit.
And apparently it is sort of just let stuff back in. So you sort of think, no wonder it looks rearranged. I look down and no wonder it looks a bit weird, because it must be lumpy bumpy. I don't know how they put it back in. Do they, drop it carefully, or just I asked my sister at one time, she said, no, they just stuff it back in. So
just put you back together.
So hopefully whatever it is that Emily does have done, it will sort it out. It's not going to be what feels at times like a mess in mine.
I get a good feeling about it, honey. So Joanna's saying she had something happen when my nana and Gramps was with me when I had my tonsils out at 42. Yeah, wow. I love it.
Oh, my gosh. Tonsils out at 42.
Yeah, that's harder as you get older by memory.
I would imagine. Well, I think any procedure like that seems easy as a child probably is a lot harder. I mean, I had mumps when I was an adult. I had shingles as a child and an adult. So, it was worse as an adult. Yeah.
Yeah, so Kim's just saying, my mum says to Kay and I that once she sees us in our new place, she's happy to go. Wow. Yeah. So you know what's making us stay, don't you, honey? I just want Dad there. He will be, without a doubt. I got a very strong. There's no second guessing that one sort of thing. He is going to be there. For her. It's very confronting to hear. Yeah. Sometimes I think I feel that our loved ones sort of have that feeling that they start to prepare us for that possibility of that coming in a sense, sort of thing. So, and sometimes it's in roundabout ways. It might not be the direct wording, but I get that. So, and because it's sending love and healing to all. Beautiful, thank you.
It's lovely, thank you. I was just reading Emily's further comment there.
I'll come back to that in a sec. Kayla, I get heading overseas first, honey, before pregnancy with that one. Are you picking up on anything on that one, Ros?
No, I think it'll be the travel first.
Yeah.
a
Have
possibility,
fun.
or probably the possibility of coming back and being pregnant.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking of. Have fun while you're
So,
there.
travel first. Take the
Conceived
steps.
overseas, what a story. So you got your bowel out and the tumour was removed and they shoved the rest.
Well,
that way.
the thing is, from how it was just described by my sister, she has, like, I've got the two sisters. One was an enrolled nurse, the twin was an enrolled nurse, and the other one was like registered nurse. So both have had the experience in the theatre, and the one that's a registered nurse, she was the one who commented she'd seen a few, and they do put it in a bag. I don't. Triggered that.
Siri doesn't understand how that works.
No, I didn't understand that. Hey, I don't either. Surgery is, we've got such wonderful technology and the medicos and everything. All I understand it is all clean, and I mean, it is surgery, so it is carefully put in a bag whilst they sit it aside to actually get to the source tumor that needed removing. And because it was in that sort of position, it needed to rest the bowel. I also had the bag, the ileostomy bag. So there's many things and ways and means around doing things, and it was I would say carefully put back in, but I don't think they sort of go there like a sausage and sort of let it go one, like that. I think.
Push it in, shake it around.
Yeah, look, I don't think it's quite that rough either. I don't think it's just to tip it all back in, because there does need to be some checks that it's not doubled over or anything stupid. I don't know, though, because I was passed out to it and I didn't have anyone on the other side guiding me or keeping me company either. I'm thinking,
not that you were noticing.
And I've had a few anaesthetics over time. Lots, actually, when I count them. I did try counting them once upon a time, and I lost count.
Yeah, I think we did that together once.
Yeah, it was.
Did I lose
count? I think I did.
I think you did too. So, Nikki, I'm not seeing anything to be worried about. So, to me, I get the reference to they'll get on top of everything very quickly. There's not going to be anything there to be concerned with. All right, beautiful.
No, either. It's almost like a conversation with Emily here. The ileostomy, I had that for 3 months or 4 months. It's an experience that you wouldn't say that you enjoy it, but there were certainly times where it was funny and enjoyable, because there is a Facebook group that had support there that you just laugh your head off, because there's a lot of shit jokes that you can use.
I bet.
It's like a fart on your stomach. There's times where it really it's an experience I would not have been without. It really did open my eyes to some of the things that people do handle in the way that our bodies function. It wasn't something I was prepared for, so it was a good surprise, and you had to go with the flow. There it was. I had to deal with it.
Yeah.
So I had it 4 months, I think it was. I could have it reversed. I can see, for those who have issues with colitis, irritable bowel, to the point of Crohn's disease, where it's damaged their intestinal tissue to the part that really it is a good option to have, that changes lifestyle, frees up, because you're not having to deal with pain. I mean, I can see the benefits of where it's useful, where there's a couple of people I know who are dead scared to have the bag, yet I can see the benefit it may have. And it's not for everyone. It might be something they're not going to cope with. There were times where there was a bit of sore skin, but you dealt with it, and you kept, because you're sticking the thing on your skin, and it gets a bit Look, it's just like anything. We do live with stuff.
Yeah, I remember at primary school, our headmaster had one. He had surgery and ended up with a bag. So, and he educated us on it, sort of thing. It was quite interesting. It's like, I don't want you to think it's weird, but this is what's going on and how it works, sort of thing. So.
And I'm just noticing what Emily's saying. So she actually has got an ileostomy herself, so for the rest of her life. Look, if it's the only thing that I could have, as far as I didn't have any choice either. Look, you do. You live with it, and it's not that restricting. There's certain parts of it that I found a bit irritating. But when you haven't got the choice, it freed up, from what Emily's mentioned already, that it's freed up and changed her life for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So that's it. Linda's asking if she will get back to her old self again soon. I get yes, honey, but I also feel like you need to. Oh, we just lost Ros. I'm not sure where she went then. But just getting back to Linda's thing, I feel like you need to put yourself first, honey. You need to nurture you. I kind of feel like you carry a lot of other people's energies. So I just get the more you can bring the focus back to you, focus on what your heart desires, what your passions are, what it is you want in life, and focus on working towards that. Then I get the reference to that balance is going to come back in. So start by choosing you is the reference I get with that. Okay, so wishing you all the very best there as well. And just even on that matter, I know myself, I'm feeling energy shifts at the moment. And the more I'm focusing on my family and my daughter's health at the moment, the less I'm doing my work. And I'm kind of feel at times like I'm losing me sort of thing. So to come live with Rods tonight was quite a big thing. Like, okay, there's nothing standing in my way to do that tonight. So you are very welcome, Linda. So the more we can stay true to ourselves, the better things get as well. Michaela says a lot of people really have it. Yeah, have really value it, having it. Yeah, that's it. We're talking about the bag there as well. All right, we've got Ros coming back in. Oh, hello. Let me take me off as solo. I've got a cat looking for the phone.
Yeah.
How cute.
Hold on, I've just got it. Which one have you got me on?
It's got Ros Boundy, but it's got a little cat wagging saying looking for the phone.
Hold on. I'm just like the whole thing. No, cancel. Don't. Oh, this technology. Am I me now?
No, it's still the cat.
Oh, friggin' heck.
It's like it's searching for your phone.
Well, it is. It is searching for my phone. Hold on. I'm in 2 of your streams. Like there's 2 of me.
I've only got one of you in the background. Like,
No,
oh, there we go. Now we can see you.
I've got 2 of me. It's really doing a weird thing. Hang on a sec. Am I back there?
Oh, we lost her again. She's gone there. So I'm not sure what she clicked on that time as well. Linda's giving the faces. Cool. But what was it? The pussy. I love the pussycat wagging its tail. It was being so patient. Here she comes. Let's bring her up and put me. There we go. We've still got Pussycat waving at us.
Oh no, hang on a sec.
He's cute and patient.
It's actually called, it's a web application. It's a mobile phone application. I've just got to get out of, hold on. I'm going to turn on my iPhone.
Yeah.
See what it does, because I've got 2 locations of what's happening here. I'm just saying, will it load? Let's go. What's it doing?
It's waving its tail. I wish my tail would wag like that.
Hang on.
Or move like that.
There we go. Now, what I'm doing, can you actually see me yet? There will be a time delay. There will be a time delay.
Yeah, no. All I can see is a pussycat.
Oh, jingies. I've got two of you.
We did have you for a moment, and then it sounded like you clicked something and you were gone again.
I've clicked. Now that is my Logitech that's sitting up there. What I've got is 2 situations of Be Live Studio, because I totally dropped out. It just dropped out.
Yeah.
When I first disappeared, it just totally dropped out. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's this other one that's waving the tail. If I click out of that, am I going to lose you again? Let's see.
I know, we'll see.
Hang on a sec. Let's see. Oh, leave that one.
Yep, she's gone again. So, there was a question here that I could quickly answer. Dana, doctors want me to come off my meds due to weight gain. Will I come off smoothly? Yes, Dana. With that, I get the reference to try not to get too much in your own head. Do the breath work, ground yourself. The stuff that we've gone through in the past, honey, as well. So let me bring Ros back up and put. So again, there's me, and I need to go solo off, and we've got the cat again. So
it's not let. Hang on a sec. Let me see if I can get that back up.
There we go. We can see it. Don't touch any more buttons.
Hang on. I've got to go on one of these and mute. Does it mute you?
I can only hear one on your end. So you muted yourself then, Ros. So
I've got two. Sorry, I've got two. I've just got to cope with that. That's all right.
So Dana, I get yes, but do your breath work. Center yourself, ground yourself through that process as well, so you're not getting too much in your own head. All right. We should probably answer some of these other questions as well.
I agree. Just trying to get my phone off.
Nikki says, hi, ladies. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Just wondering if we have any good news coming up this year. This half of the year, it's been a rough few months. I get yes, honey, with that, and I can hear myself.
I know, because I can't mute. As soon as I mute, it's both of them.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I can't delete one of them.
That's okay. We'll put up with it. So yes, I kind of feel like you've had to go through that rough times to move stuff that no longer serves a purpose to make room for the big stuff that's coming. I actually feel for a lot of people at the moment, there's a lot of magic building in the background that's going to hit the forefront before the end of this year, and it's going to be like blow your mind, big stuff for a lot of us. What's your thoughts, Ros?
Yep.
You take a mouthful of drink, then you went, yep.
Because I'm still trying to work out. People are telling me to not press buttons. I'm not. And I'm looking at that saying, huh? Oh, it's not the button pressing. It just dropped out. Yes, the echo I cannot help, because as soon as I press to mute one, I've muted both. I can't do anything about it. I don't know.
It's called technology, and it didn't start off well tonight to start with.
Yes. So I fully agree with whatever it was you said, Leanne.
Yeah. So there's Nikki's question again.
Yes.
So let me scroll back up near and just grab somebody else's. Kylie, I don't think we put hers up. Good evening, Leanne and Ros. Hope you're both doing well. Just wondering if any of you ladies have anything for me, please, regarding relationship-wise.
You know, I actually had the cards here ready to go right from the start. Sit here on the other camera. Does that show up as in reverse or the right way?
No, that's right.
Right, because to me it's in reverse. So I can't read that. Well, I can draw on your. That
was me. That was me. There we go.
Good.
I clicked the wrong button trying to put you on screen by yourself.
See, on this, I've got to read it backwards. It said, hang on, if I wait a minute, I'll see you on the iPad. Hang on, and I can read it on there. Hold it still, Ros. Hold it still. Hold it still. Draw on your inner power. Change your luck comes your way. Or reap the rewards. Read it.
That reward sounded good with it. Oh,
gosh.
And the one that I have got is the heart. So it says offer love, feel the love, and be motivated by that love. So I do feel that. Yeah, that's it. So sit in that energy, honey.
Yes.
I was waiting for you to put the next one up as me, isn't it?
Hey?
I was waiting for you to put the next question up, but it's me doing it. Oh my
I'm
God.
not the button presser for that tonight.
Right. I'm
Obviously,
so used to
Spirit
you being
wanted
it.
fun.
I'm used to getting my next card ready. Sort of
Well, what
thing.
I've done, I've got the pile of them. They are shuffled, pre-shuffled, ready to go. I've just got the pile, so I don't have to shuffle. I'm taking the next one and the next one and the next one. So this is yours, Natalie.
Yeah. So I know there's not a question there, but we will pull a card. So would you like to go for that? Let me put you on.
Oh gosh, I've got to read it backwards. Is there a way I can do a mirror? Hang on, let me just.
I'm not
I
too
am
sure.
pressing a button. Hold on, sorry, people. And there we go. I should be able to say, much better. I can see it the right way. So may your guiding light surround you, watch over you and help protect you on your journey. So that one is obviously for you because that's the comment that's sitting there. So hold on to it, even if you haven't seen that person in years. So there you go. It is that protection that's coming around, wrapping itself around you. I like that diagram. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And the card I have pulled is the boat card, and it's very much about the time of chance encounters, new journeys, and explorations. So, yeah. So please, you're heading in the right direction, hun. Time for change.
Yes.
Wonderful. All right. Julie would love a card regarding my granddaughter, please. And is my mum watching over me? I get yes with mum.
Yeah, so you're on the right path. Believe in yourself, destiny does await you. So all things are falling into place that are as they should be, as they are meant to be.
Yeah, and I've got the door card for you, honey, and it's about new things being behind the doors. Sometimes we don't know exactly what's there, the unexpected, but be open to what is coming through. Okay, surrender to what's coming. All right, beautiful. Donna would like a card.
So much has gone on the last 3 months. Wonder will things be okay? Well, look at that. It's the first card in the deck. Observe, listen, pay attention, step back and see the bigger picture. So there is more than meets the eye. So it really is allowing that process of awareness for yourself and learning from what has been those 3 months, looking forward to what is going to be pretty much a start of a new journey almost. That's what I'm feeling for you. Yeah. And antlers being as big as they are, it really, I'm just going to put that up. See the breadth. That's what I'm feeling, the expansion and breadth of what is going to be your experiences.
And I love it because I've pulled the mountain, and this is reminding you that you are a mountain of strength, the confidence, push through, use your wisdom and determination to help reach that desired outcome that you're working on at the moment. Okay, beautiful. All right, Melinda would like a card. Yeah.
On the right feed, I like that. I'm almost wondering, because I can hear the echo even more pronounced at the moment. I'm wondering if I click one of those buttons, if I do, I drop out, don't I? I'm not going to do it. Not going to do
it. She really, really wants to push a button, but she's really, really holding back. I love it.
Yeah, lock and key. Release your fears, unlock your inner power and strength.
Beautiful, which comes with the feathers as well, and that's about your connection to the spiritual realm is strong. No, you are never alone. You are receiving guided messages from above, so know your loved ones are with you, honey, as well. All right.
Yes.
Lee. I don't know with Melinda. I just wanted to dance and have some fun, and yeah.
I just noticed Lily's comment, if you mute while she talks, it's not to do with the muting button. It's the fact that I've got 2 tabs that both have to stay open and both have to stay with the microphone on, or you'll lose me entirely. So it's just something to do with the technology tonight.
Yeah.
So we've just got 2 of us echoing. Ros, is number 48 still the house you see me with in 5 weeks? Yes.
I got a yes to that too.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. With the washing machine on. I'm thinking there's noises in the house.
Yeah, 4 and 8 too, being 12, 3. So it can be any combination of that is what adds up to 4 and 8, the 3. So it could be 12, but I do feel it's 48 all the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Just sending lots of healing to Sarah at the moment. She's definitely in need of some. So what's out there? Carol's giving us hearts. How cute. Thank you, honey.
Thanks, Carol.
All right, let me scroll down and let's grab some more that we haven't done.
I'm just looking at Kim's right down the bottom as far as because Peanuts had to have a cone for a little while. I wouldn't take it off. I think you need to leave it on till she's back. I know it's a pain in the A, but because the dog is probably not one that you're familiar with intently, not knowing whether it will lick or not, with it off, I'd leave it on. That's just what I'm suggesting.
I like this.
Oh, bye, Linda.
No, not a good idea, Ros. Please do dress the buttons.
I know.
Oh, another one. No pushing the buttons. That's cute. I love it. So Sarah's just saying she's in so much pain. Do you pick up on anything, please? I actually feel like I've got inflammation in the blood, honey, at the moment with you. So whether there's a bit of toxins or infection that's getting through your body, I'm very much more drawn to that. So it might be worth having a blood test and see what they pick up in that. Yeah.
I'm not specifically getting anything, so I'm obviously not meant to. And that's fine.
Hey, Diane. Diane would like a card. Well, that one doesn't want to go back in, so that must be it.
Michaela's definitely not want me to press buttons either.
No, they want to see you, Ros, even with an
so double number 55. So it's the web, Diane. So the hard work's behind you. It's time to look forward. So there's the beautiful web has been built. Now you just need the rewards of what comes into it.
I get new beginnings with that one with her. So, and I've got the mountain again for you, so it's just reminding you got that strength, but in that determination and keep moving forward. Okay, beautiful. Is there anything else that's grabbing your attention on tomorrow? You haven't done tomorrow?
No, yeah, we'll see. I can flip up and down, can't I? No, I
if you're going to touch.
It's not letting me do that either. I just tried. It's not. I'm getting the last ones and that's it. And so technical rental property. When let's see what number this is. It's the dog 27. I'd take it as in. I'd suggest probably a derivative of 9. Yeah. So a 2 or a 7 or the 9. So it could be not. What I'm feeling is 9 weeks. But you deserve friendship, loyalty, support. Feel the unconditional love that surrounds you. Bring in that positive that is unconditionally accepting. Yes, you've got it, and it'll be there. So
and it's funny because when you're talking about the 9, my brain also goes, "What is it she needs to let go of? What does she need to finalize for that to happen?" So what is it in your past that's holding you back that you need to release that no longer serves a purpose? That's what I'm drawn to with that.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm just sorry. I was just reading, like Tamara's got, where was I reading? No, Diane first. It's identity theft recently and what feels like personal attack on having her car broken into. Yeah. It's interesting that I've had to actually block or cancel my credit card because I noticed an unusual transaction on that the other day that I knew I wasn't where this transaction had taken place, etc. So there may be that energy of infiltrators and thieves around. Steve then does mention that the veil is thin between the worlds, and it could be that vulnerability that's happening with the energies really shifting in weird ways to some degree, including the technology.
Yeah, definitely. But you think about it, even the scammers that we're getting online, the calls, I think I had 3 calls today that were scammers sort of thing. It's that makes
very different ways that they're doing it now. So there's certainly things that are being invented that are beyond what they're used to as well. So,
That's it.
So protections.
Deb dropped out, so she's just wondering. No, I don't think we got to you, Deb.
No,
So
we started very late with doing the cards.
wow, I got the mountain again. That's the third time, and I did shuffle. You can probably hear me. You go first, hon.
Yeah, well, I'm not shuffling. I'm just taking them off the pile. So you're not going to get a double up with anyone with these. The unicorn, trust your transition. Enjoy the changes and feel the magic. So it's suggesting there is change coming for you, or you're in that process. So have fun with it, because unicorns are a beautiful I won't say fantasy, but a fantastic experience of being able to go on that adventure of whatever the possibilities are. Because really, although they're drawn like a horse with the horn type of thing, they could be anything. As far as it's the magic, it's what you're stepping into.
That's it, exactly. And I've pulled the mountain, which is just reminding you to stay in that strength, that determined energy, while keeping focus. The hard work is behind you is the reference I get with that one. All right, excellent. Sarah's just saying inflammation sounds right. I've torn muscles on my right side rib. Woke up in agony. Oh, honey, you poor thing. Sigh.
And not being in pain. Hopefully your pain relief works well too.
Yeah. I don't know if putting heat on it would help, but I'm being drawn to heat, like as in to warm the area up.
Yeah. It's not going to hurt.
Yeah.
To help relieve. I think inflammation probably needs that bit of, not, the rest compression, but it's not quite that, but it might need, feel what's comfortable, whether it needs cooling or heating. Try out either of those. Yeah. Really, when it's torn muscles, it's rest that does it. You just got to rest.
I get hubby to give you a nice foot massage to take your mind off the muscle, to relax the feet. Good luck with that one if he's like my husband.
Yeah.
So, thanks. Lovely, your cards. Thank you, Diane. I'm very happy with them myself.
It works again. I can down.
Yay! I know the show's about to come to an end, so Helen would love a card, please. Gorgeous. I'll let Ros go first.
Wasn't that gorgeous? You look like a very creative person there by your avatar. It looks absolutely superb. So be creative, express yourself, learn something new. And when you add the 2 and 9 together, it's an 11, so even extra power on that. So it looks wonderful potential of what you're able to move into even more. So, yes.
And I've pulled the house card, and it's just reminding you that your house is your safe place. That's, your spot to feel content and safe. Okay. Beautiful. Latinga. I think I said that right. But love.
Latika.
Latika.
I think that's Latika.
Yeah.
I think I've come across the name before on it.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks familiar.
Yeah. Bow and arrow, you are right where you need to be. So your direction is clear and you are actually on target. 33 being the power number there as well. I can't quite remember what that is, but what the 33 part of it is but I know the doubles are angelic numbers.
Yeah.
So, and it could be the 6, it could be 3 by 3 is 9, whatever derivative, but it's wonderfully powerful. It's almost like in all senses, like the, not trilogy, what's it called? Trinity, that the 3 of, like you have air, what am I trying to think? Water, H2O, it's in the 3 forms. It's steam, it's liquid, and it's solid ice. That type of thing where there's all forms of the possibilities and in 3s.
Yeah. And I pulled the fish card, and it's very much about sitting in that creative energy and allowing it to flow, and allow the growth to come with it as well. So Natalie's saying it sucks and annoyed when I got 8 scam calls in 4 hours, girl. Steve has an answer for you there, which his comment came before your comment in the flow. But best I have actually wondered about doing this. A best cure for a scammer is a whistle blow, and it guarantees they will never call again.
Yeah.
I love the Amazon one, and they say push one to talk to a caller like thing on the other end.
Yeah.
And I get there and I play dumb, and they go, "We just want to access your phone. Can you click on this?" I'm like, "Where's that?" But I waste half an hour with them, and then I go, "My mate Pierogi told me you were going to ring because he's a US scammer guy that goes and wastes a lot of time with these scammers and pulls them out and let people know they're being scammed because he can get onto their computers
Oh, yeah.
and get their phone, these people that are scamming's phone number."
Yep.
And as soon as I say his name, they always hang up on me. I love to tuck him around a bit too if I'm not busy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Diane, you are very welcome, honey.
Yes.
And Lisa says, hello, hope you're well. Would love some positivity. So let's pull Lisa a card. Doing well, thank you, honey. You too.
I'm just seeing Diane's as far as that, the identity theft and her license and the rest. And I'd say, no, you don't know them. Yeah. I don't know that it's personal, I think. But
it's just one of those things.
Yeah, I think they just know who to target. What are we doing? Sorry.
At Lisa. Actually, just with the scammer things, when I got scammed with Telstra, and they were really good, like they sent through the codes and everything to your mobile phone, I was actually advised to report that scamming because they got personal details to the police. So if anything came up, it was connected back to the scammers, not me having issues, sort of thing. So.
Yeah. Oh, look, it was a few years ago that a friend had accepted a phone call and believed it to be Telstra and went through the process, and I felt uncomfortable. I said, I don't think this is legit. Don't enter those numbers. Don't do it. Just gone to the point where they had locked her out.
Yeah.
Had to get it reset.
I had one from
all this double FA things.
Yeah. I had one from Telstra a couple of weeks ago, and because I'd already been scammed, I'm like, well, hang on, before I give you any of my personal details, I need you to tell me something about me. No, we can't do that. What's my address? Can't do that. I said, well, tell me the suburb I live in or my postcode. And then I said to them, well, you should be able to tell me how much I owe on my bill. And they quoted it. And I actually knew that because I'd seen a bill come as an email the day before, and I knew roughly what it was. So, which I sucked them into giving information about me anyway. But I thought there's no way a scammer could know that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, Lisa, I've got the wolf card come through for you, honey. And it's very much about look at the connections that surround you. Use the voice, the time to speak up. Communication is the key at the moment.
And with communication, dreams. Tap into what your dreams are sending you, what's worked out in your dreams. Plan new goals through it. Make time to follow your dreams. Because that's what the dream catcher is about. Look at those colours.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
Yeah. And Diane saying thank you so much. You are welcome, honey. Sarah's also saying thank you, lovelies. You're welcome, hun. And Diane also said I did make a police report and start December on fraud from then the telephone company they set me up with. Okay.
Yeah.
And Diane also says the photo phone will look into it and had to get the ombudsman involved. And that's the thing. If you've got issues, don't be afraid to even threaten to go there. I've had that with Optus just recently for paying for services that they can't provide us. And after hours and hours, I spat the dummy, and I'm like, I'm going to that, and I'm going to the media. I soon got let out of our contracts and gifted the handsets. So, without a second thought. Hey, Nat, she says, our put phone down and the saucepan over the top of the phone used to spoon. I like that.
Yeah, I like that one too. I thought that's a good one.
Yeah, that's it. I like your thinking, honey.
Well, especially because you can actually, these things are tucked in behind the saucepan really easily, unlike the old phones that you couldn't have done it with.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, I think we're gone over time as we usually do.
And
it's okay. We've had fun.
Yeah, it
sort
has
of thing. So, is there something you'd like to leave us with, Ros?
been. Look, it's because I've been playing around with the sigil. I've had a little look at what what sigil means and stuff like that. I suppose it's come across because I sort of thought, well, I was rubbing off what was the one I'd created for Peanuts while she wasn't well. To have that, here is you are fit and healthy, you're cancer free, and all that. It's what our intentions are. Put as much as you can of you into what your intentions are, and then really have the opening up of your senses to receive what is the signs that it actually is the reality, that that it actually has come to fruition, that what you are intending is there. It really is looking at that nth degree of positivity around as if it is right now, an actual fact that what you're intended is your reality, and continue living as if it is that. I think that's where, even if it comes across differently, there's not many times where people would think that death is a positive as far as that next step. So I suppose it's with that, it really is to encourage everyone to open their senses to what are the signs and symbols that you are receiving around you. Open up it's not so much even psychic abilities, it's being aware. It's really acknowledging for yourself that, oh, that might mean that, because it has triggered a memory that's really indicated they're speaking to me.
Yeah,
I think that's really what I'm feeling for now, because I'm more open and aware and wanting to see more of that connection coming from Peanuts, from the spirit world. And that as well, meaning, those who are my ancestry, family and friends. Friends, I've not tapped into asking them to connect, but it's a possibility. Don't let yourself be limited by your own beliefs in, I can't ask them that. I can't ask that one to connect with me. You bloody well can.
You can.
Anyone.
There's no
Anyone.
rules.
Yeah.
That's it. And just to add to that on as well, when you do ask, you may not always get the answer straight away, or it may come in a different sign or something like that, but it will come through. So just be patient, be open, and trust and surrender in the process to it. So,
About Grief by Gary Zuvak. Haven't heard of him. Well worth a watch.
wow.
Thanks for that one, Steve.
Thanks.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good tip. Thank you.
And that's just saying, okay, just say, can you hang out there for a minute?
Please.
Leave the wedding. I love that.
Oh, hang
20
on.
minutes
Yes.
was long enough to keep them waiting. They hung up. I love it.
All these ideas.
You're my sort of girl, Nat. Why do we get along well? So
No,
beautiful.
yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we should leave it for there, and I should utilize the rest of the quiet house for another hour and a half.
Yes.
Some me time.
I like Tina's comment there that's around the 2017. I realised today when technology just wouldn't cooperate, you just have to accept it.
Oh, yeah, because technology is always going to win.
Yeah, exactly. And it has been lovely to actually even still be able to come up to here. Yes, because I'd obviously scrolled back to somewhere at the back end of it, way back. And Deirdre, glad we were able to join. So it is.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Thank you for that.
And I look forward to your call.
Yeah.
Make a day out wonderful. I'd love it. So I think I need to get out a bit more.
Yeah,
all right.
Thank you, everyone. Be
Much
the best you that you can be, and namaste.
Namaste. Bye for now.
And I'm looking cross-eyed. I'm just wondering which one's going. Oh, are we done yet?
It's still coming up. It's still saying it's